In today's news, BVI Tourist Board confirms financial support to the VYBZ Cartel concert. Francis LETTSOME leads into primary prelims. HLSCC donates science equipment to schools. Taste of Virgin GORDA 2025. Consultations underway on VI tourism policy. Initiative to replant 100 SEAGRAPE trees at Long Bay continues. And the BVIFA National League update. We have Caribbean leaders also defying U.S. threat. We have the details of this and much more, both on the local and regional scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Father Jesus, that line you long like church service. Alright, do enjoy the rest of it. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, son.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. You must have cut fun topic.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man forget you.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is Friday, March 14th, 2025. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you all the very latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands as well as the regional and international scene. Happy Friday everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Beginning our newscast, the federal release dates for Kadeem Stefan Maynard and Olvine Pickering Maynard have been suddenly moved up, raising questions about the circumstances behind their early exits from prison. Our Jaka Wooding has more on this report.
Kadeem Maynard, originally sentenced to 57 months in prison for his role in a cocaine importation conspiracy involving former Premier Andrew Foy, is now set for release on April 6, 2025, a date notably far earlier than his sentence would suggest. His mother, Olivine Maynard, a former BVI Ports Authority official, is scheduled for release even sooner, next week on March 21st, 2025. Both had pleaded guilty and cooperated extensively with U.S. authorities in exchange for reduced sentences, offering significant information and testimony, which would be instrumental in the prosecutor's case against Andrew Foy. While no official statement has been made regarding the sudden adjustments to their release schedules, records from the U.S. Department of Justice reflect the new dates. Under federal law, the U.S. government can request a sentence reduction post-conviction if a defendant provides significant cooperation that aids in prosecuting others. Despite the legal mechanisms that could allow for sentence reductions, the lack of public documentation has fueled speculation about specifics behind the Maynards' early releases. Given that their cooperation agreements were sealed, details remain scarce regarding how much additional assistance they provided and whether further deals were made behind closed doors. It is notable that in high-profile federal cases, particularly those involving international drug trafficking, such adjustments are not uncommon, but are often not widely publicized. Jaka Wooding, 284 News.
The BVI Tourist Board and Film Commission plans to capitalize on the VYBZ Cartel concert this weekend. The board said they will utilize the streaming services to market the BVI as a destination. During an interview on ZBVI Radio, Director of the Tourist Board, Mr. Clive McCoy, confirmed the board's financial contribution towards the event, but did not specify the amount.
I can say this, we don't disclose how much funding we give to various sponsors, but I can confirm that we did sponsor the VYBZ Cartel show, and we look forward to seeing a wonderful show here in the British Virgin Islands, a safe show, and all the best to Yola Promotions in terms of his efforts to bring this show to the British Virgin Islands. We did a small survey of the rooms in town. As you know, we don't have a lot of rooms in town, and when we checked around, it appears that all of the hotels are solidly booked for the weekend. The British Virgin Islands Storage Board is going to be taking advantage of the streaming service that is coming to the BVI to stream the show. We'll be running ads on that, so we know that we're looking at thousands of impressions across the world because of the show. So there's a benefit to tourism in that aspect where the BVI is on the map of eyes or on the destination, and we'll be able to get a better assessment of how all of the rental car companies and so forth did after the show is over.
The Francis Lettsome Primary School has taken a slim 4-point lead in the 2025 Inter-Primary Athletics Championship preliminary events, setting the stage for intense final competition later this month. Take a look at this report.
Francis Lettsome Primary School holds a narrow lead in the 2025 Inter-Primary Athletics Championships with 69 points, just 4 points ahead of Enid Adams Primary School, according to standings released by the Department of Youth Affairs and Sports. The results cover the first 11 events of this year's competition and show a tight race developing among the territory schools, like Willard Wheatley Primary School and Ebenezer Thomas Primary School, who are tied for third place with 42 points each. The championship, which began with preliminary events, will conclude with finals scheduled from March 26th to March 28th at the A.O. Shirley Recreation Ground. The competition begins at 9 a.m. each day. Brigado Flax Educational Center rounds out the top 5 with 37 points, while Joyce Samuel Primary School holds 6th place with just over 30 points. 19 schools are competing in the annual event, which showcases young athletic talent across the British Virgin Islands. The 3-day event will feature traditional track and field events like sprints, relays, and field competitions appropriate for primary school athletes. Officials are encouraging community members to attend the competition days and support the young athletes. Jaka Wooding, 284 News.
Up next, viewers, we have much more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break. Some claim that the age of a true gentleman is far behind us, but we disagree. He may appear in different guises today, but the values and ideals that make him a gent still stand. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman by yours truly, Ron Grant, presents Season 7. Introducing Travi Rose, Creative Director. Alex Lake, Businessman. Sean Black, Cinematographer. Dakari Wheatley Adams, Content Creator. Donandre Millwood, Educator and Musician. Hashim Dream, Entertainer. James Todman Sr., Contractor. Dr. Albert Tompkins, Psychotherapist. Walter Barrett, Author. Rakim Todman, Producer and Engineer. Kamal Lettsome, Photographer. Roosevelt Smith III, Sales Manager and Hospitality Professional. Leland Abraham, IT Technician and Cybersecurity Analyst. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, Season 7, every Wednesday at 8 p.m., exclusively on 284 Media. Get ready to reason, reflect, and redefine yourself through the stories of real-life heroes. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, Season 7, Raising a Generation of Greatness. Voted Top 35 Gentlemen Podcast Worldwide by FeedSpot and BI Icon Award winner. Welcome back, everyone, and thank you for sticking with us. The H. Lavity Stoutt Community College's Science and Mathematics Department, led by its head of department, Stephanie Russ Penn, is said to be making an impact beyond the classroom. The college has donated essential science equipment to 3 secondary schools within the territory: St. George's Secondary School, the Virgin Islands School of Technical Studies, and the Elmore Stout High School. This is said to be part of the college's strategic goal to strengthen education in the Virgin Islands and enhance hands-on learning experiences in K-12 schools. The teachers who accepted the donations, St. George's Science teacher and ESHS head of science, are both proud HLSCC alumni. HLSCC believes, they say, this is a proof that the Constitution and the institution for which the institution was founded on continues to shape leaders, educators, and innovators who give back to their communities. Looking ahead, HLSCC said it plans to continue the distribution of science equipment during the 2025 National Science Fair held this week. It is said with a goal of donating 12 to 13 microscopes and 4 water bats in hopes to extend its reach, prioritizing primary schools throughout the territory. The Taste of Virgin Gorda 2025 will take place on Saturday, March 22nd, 2025. The second official event of the BVI Food Fete festivities will showcase the best of the Virgin Islands cuisine, showcasing some 8 participating restaurants as well as an international guest chef, JJ Johnson. Events coordinator at the BVI Tourist Board, Mr. Johanse Smith, spoke on the exciting event coming up.
Okay, for Taste of Virgin Gorda, it's the ultimate spring dinner tasting party over in Virgin Gorda at the ruins at Nail Bay. So you can purchase your tickets. We sell tickets at the waterfront booth, which is directly outside of Immigration and Customs when you're coming in on the ferry, and over in St. Thomas Bay at our booth, the Tourist Board informational booth over there in Virgin Gorda. Tickets are $100, and we have complimentary transportation on ground from the St. Thomas Bay Jetty up to Nail Bay Ruins and back. Speedies has been so gracious in offering us a special for $25 per person, and that's on the 4:30 and 6 p.m. ferries over to Virgin Gorda from Beef Island.
He additionally spoke about the various participating restaurants and their culinary offerings.
So this year's theme is Vivid Hues. So we're encouraging everyone to wear bright and bold colors, just to represent spring and, that kind of vibe. We have 8 participating restaurants. They are Che Bamboo, Coco Maya, Exquisite Delights, Lee's Roadside, The Jerk Pit, Winnie's, Mocha, and Sugarcane restaurants.
Renowned international chef JJ Johnson will also be showcasing international cuisine through live demonstrations.
So we have internationally renowned chef JJ Johnson. He is excited and he's ready to come and just do a live demo for you guys. So all those who's coming to the event, you're not just tasting what the BVI has to offer, you're tasting a dish from an international chef. And he's there to also immerse himself in the culinary experiences from the restaurants as well.
The event will also showcase live entertainment from Virgin Gorda talent.
So of course we have to again thank Speedies for giving us that deal. $25, $5 off can go a long way.
Of course.
But Right Way, of course, they have secured 4 brand sponsors for us. They are Oberon Wines, Mason Perrier, Deep Eddy, and Saint Remy.
Wonderful. Now, tell us about entertainment. Of course, we're going to enjoy good food, but music is going to be live as well.
Yes. So we're going to start off the night with music by DJ Kwani. He's from Virgin Gorda, very youthful, very, he has that vibe. So we're going to set the pace early. We have also Sayo the Sax. He formerly was known as Issa Alexander. He's a saxophonist, so he will be playing some soft, nice, mellow music for you as well. And then closing out the night is Final Phase Band. Of course, all of the entertainment is from Virgin Gorda because it's Taste of Virgin Gorda. You're not just getting a taste of food, but you're getting a taste of what they have to offer and their talents as well.
For the full interview, visit all 284 media platforms. A series of national tourism policy consultation meetings are underway aimed at engaging the public and key stakeholders in shaping the future of the Virgin Islands tourism industry. The consultations are being held through April. These consultations, which follow the Virgin Islands Tourism Summit 2025, will gather vital input to create a comprehensive national tourism policy that will support the long-term growth and sustainability of the tourism sector. Director of Tourism, Mr. Clive McCoy, said they have been learning a lot from these consultations in terms of what the people want to see for this industry. The next consultation meetings are scheduled for Monday, 17th March at the Community Center in the Valley, Virgin Gorda.
I think the consultations have been going quite well. The discussion, the consultations have been quite spirited. We are learning quite a lot about where people see the territory from a tourism perspective in the future. And I am here to encourage more persons to come out. It's important for your voice to be heard. It's important for you to share your opinions so that we can put together, along with the ministry, a policy that will be a benefit to the British Virgin Islands. Absolutely. The information that is gleaned from these consultation meetings will definitely be taken into consideration as the policy is drafted. I can tell you that there have been a few notable discussions in the 2 meetings that have passed so far that really allow us to stop and think and put something in place that is going to be beneficial for all. So yes, persons, what they say, what they feel are being taken into consideration. Of course, everything isn't going to be taken into consideration. You have to have a balance there, but at least everyone is going to have an opportunity to have their voices heard.
Up next, viewers, we have much more on the local as well as regional scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Yo, everything good, Dad?
Aye. This thing got me one way, Daddy.
What do you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What do you really? Hey, this ain't like you,
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talk about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into I hustle. I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hooked, I tell you.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. On the local scene, the Ministry of Environment, Natural Resources and Climate Change is pleased to announce, they say, the continuation of the SEAGRAPE tree planting initiative at Long Bay Beef Island on Saturday, 15th of March, Sunday, March 23rd, and Saturday, March 29th, 2025, an additional 65 SEAGRAPE trees will be planted as part of the efforts to restore the beach environment. This initiative is funded by Unite BVI and in collaboration with the HLIB Community College Center for Applied Marine Studies. It aims to replant at least 100 SEAGRAPE trees to restore the historic SEAGRAPE tree line, which was heavily impacted by the hurricanes of Irma in 2017. The SEAGRAPE trees are being named in honor of deceased Virgin Islanders from the 7th and 8th districts who made significant contributions to community development, particularly in environmental, protection, history, and culture, as well as education, farming, fishing, boat building, and other key aspects of socioeconomic progress. This initiative seeks to celebrate and memorialize their legacy. Dr. Ronald Smith Berkeley, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Environment, Natural Resources and Climate Change, highlighted the importance of the SEAGRAPE trees for both environmental and cultural reasons. He said, and I quote, "SEAGRAPE trees are vital for protecting our beaches from future erosion caused by hurricanes as well as swells, providing important nesting habitat for sea turtles and offering shade for beachgoers." Smith Berkeley explained that in addition to their environmental benefits, SEAGRAPE trees hold deep cultural significance, and we encourage the public, he said, to join us in this meaningful initiative. The replanting effort began with the first 20 SEAGRAPE trees being planted at the launch event on Saturday, 8th June 2024. The names of the first 58 trees have been already announced, and the public is now invited to submit nominations for the remaining 42 trees. Nominations should be made by completing an online form at bvi.gov.vg/environment or by contacting the Ministry of Environment, Natural Resources and Climate Change at 468-2147. Family members of the honorees, local residents, and the general public are invited to participate in the planting sessions. High school students, of course, in 11th and 12th grade are also encouraged to volunteer for community service hours, with up to 20 students allowed to register for each planting. Registration can be completed at bvi.gov.vg/environment. Plantings will begin at 8 a.m. and conclude by 10 a.m., with participants asked to gather at the roundabout area at the center of the beach by 7:45 a.m. Attendees are also encouraged to bring water in reusable bottles and wear long sleeves, closed shoes, and gloves to ensure safe and comfortable experiences. On the sporting arena, the Wolves Football Club continued their dominant run in the BVI Football Association's National Football League last weekend, securing a 2-0 victory over 4th place Lionheart FC at the Greenland Football Field in East End on Sunday, March 9th. Take a look at the highlights.
The reigning champions Wolves Football Club continue to sit atop the standings undefeated with 39 points. 4 clear of their nearest challengers, Virgin Gorda United. Goals from Kieran Bong in the 33rd minute and Craig Tulloch in the 73rd minute ensured Wolves maintained their impressive form. Their well-organized attack and resilient defense proved too much for Lionheart, keeping the challengers at bay throughout the match.
As the Islanders, the Wolves rather. Heavy tackle comes in from the captain. Heavy tackle once more, but ball reflect and going out to the wing. Send across, so he's there at the end of it. Good ball inside. Marcus is there at the end of it. Marcus, oh my goodness, he's in the middle. The player number 18 is here, but seeing as though he have an injury, good playing here by is inside. Knocked back out one time. Really working from the back. Number 4, diagonal, trying to find Marcus. Gilbert is there, but the ball going over him. And this one could be trouble. This one could be problems. Oh my God. Number 16, looking for some help. Tapped it inside and find number 8. Number 8, good building up here once more. Back to number 16. Between 2 players, find Marcus by himself. He's in the box. Tapped it inside. Who is there? Once more. Oh my goodness, making it. Trying to find Cheche, but number 5 getting the better of him. Knocked it back inside, find Phil. Phil with the ball. Knocked it inside nicely. Find Marcus. Find Hugo. This one could be trouble. Oh my goodness. Good playing here. It's a goal! It's in the middle. It was building up all the while. And finally the ball back inside. Wolves really squeezing them. Number 20. Just outside the box, spreading on the right, knocked it inside once more. Who's on the end of it? Shot comes in, it's in the back of the net, it's a goal! Wolves going ahead once more. Yeah, 2 goals.
Earlier at Greenland, Islanders FC earned a crucial 2-0 win over Positive FC in a tightly contested battle. 6th place Islanders capitalized on key opportunities, with Novar Gordon breaking the deadlock in the 63rd minute before Roger Noel secured the victory with a stoppage time goal in the 5th minute of stoppage time. The win helps Islanders close in on the mid-table pack as they continue their push for a higher legal standing.
Number 15 still in control, work and deal. Find number 23. Number 23 to find who? Number 10. Number 10 still in control of the ball. Beautiful pass to number 21. Cut out there by Haitian. Haitian try a shot and goal. And beautiful over the ball, over the cross. Beautiful pass to Positive. Wonderful taken there. Back to... And a kick over the goal post, number 14. Number 25. Positive have a chance here. Positive still in control. Positive still have a chance. Beautiful pass to number 25. Positive is inside the 18. And Positive come across. And here's this ball wall to lick to hard and bring it back on the inside. Number 14. Number 14 still in control. Number 14. Beautiful for O by Chinny. And it can be here. And Chinny put the one on the outside. A quick throw. And this could be it. This could be it. Goal! Beautiful pass to Brute. Brute picking it up for Islanders. Brute spin, turn. Brute still in control, bringing it in the middle. Brute still in control. And a beautiful pass there to who? And goal!
Saturday's match at Greenland featured an intense showdown between Panthers FC and One Love United, ending in a dramatic 2-2 draw. Colin Lavia put One Love ahead in the 27th minute before Nigel Sanderson, who leads the league with 25 goals, equalized for Panthers in the 33rd minute. The action intensified in stoppage time when an own goal by Jaquan Sangahu restored One Love United's lead 2-1 in the 2nd minute of added time. However, just a minute later, Rickson Augustine rescued a crucial point for Panthers with a late equalizer.
Devon, get there first. Out to the defender. Defender knocked it inside. Number 14, trying to the side. Oh, couldn't get a foot on it. Knocked it over to One Love. One Love. Tapping it nicely. Number 30. Ball on the wing once more. Let's see. Oh my, this one could be problems. Shot comes in. Oh my goodness. A lovely shot, running shot. Parkins had no chance. And the ball is into the back of the net. Sooner or later. Justin, number 13. Send a long ball down. Good ball. Pablo is there who headed it out. Not too far. Number 14. Tapped it out and find number 7. Number 7. Trying to find his player. Nice ball here once more. Oh my goodness, this one could be trouble. This one could be problem. Oh, and he's knocked it inside. It's into the back of the net. It's a goal. There where he's strong. Finishing. More. Knocked it inside. Let's see. The keeper is there by himself. So just pull it down. Take it on the second attempt and roll it out. Find who? Number 24. Josh. Josh using his speed up the flank. Josh taking it to the Panthers. Josh still with the ball. Almost into the box, push it inside, loses it back to Josh, just tapped it over, could be trouble! Shot comes in, and it's into the back of the net, oh my goodness! Reflected off of one of the guys' boots and into the... Whistle goes once more, Panthers. Careful, number 27, pushing it out, find number 7 on the flank, number 7, taking it to the one, number 7. Coming through, oh my goodness, number 7 still behind of it as he's just going through like hot knife going through butter, coming through, send it across, where is there? Number 14, it's a goal! He hits it over there of Ricardo. Ricardo couldn't get it, and we are even Steven here at the recreation going once more.
Panthers, Lionheart FC, and One Love United are now level on 27 points in the league standings, with goal difference being the only separator among the 3 clubs as the competition tightens. Meanwhile, over at the Virgin Gorda Recreation Ground, both scheduled matches were abandoned due to concerns over pitch conditions. Old Madrid FC and Rebels FC, both Tortola-based teams, opted not to play, resulted in automatic victories for Sugar Boys FC and VG United, who were awarded 3 points each. Reporting for 284 News, I am Kamal Haynes.
On the regional scene, Caribbean leaders are defying and standing firm against the new U.S. visa restrictions targeting countries that employ Cuban medical professionals, with several prime ministers declaring they would rather lose U.S. travel privileges than abandon healthcare partnerships with Cuba. Secretary of State Marco Rubio announced earlier this month that U.S. visas may be stripped or withheld from government officials in countries participating in Cuba's medical export program, which the State Department has characterized as exploitive. He said, and I quote, if the cost of it is the loss of my visa to the U.S., then so be it. That was said by Barbados Prime Minister, the Honorable Mia Mottley, declared in Parliament this week, rejecting allegations of human trafficking in her country's relationship with Cuban healthcare workers. Now, Motley specifically credited Cuban healthcare workers as essential during the COVID-19 pandemic, stating that Barbados could not get through the pandemic without the Cuban nurses and Cuban doctors. Similarly, for other regions within the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago's outgoing Prime Minister Keith Rowley echoed this defiance, stating he is, and I quote, content with never traveling to America again to protect his nation's sovereignty. Rowley insisted that Cuban specialists receive top dollar equal to local rates, challenging U.S. trafficking accusations. Antigua and Barbuda Prime Minister Gaston Brown warned that American sanctions could, and I quote, practically dismantle healthcare systems throughout the Caribbean, where Cuban medical personnel often form the backbone of public healthcare services, stating, and I quote, even though we are small and powerless, they ought to respect our sovereignty. Brown said during his weekly radio program, though he expressed willingness to review payment structures for Cuban professionals, the State Department has not yet responded to the regional pushback against the visa policy. Viewers, that is it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at Tweet4Media and Tweet4BVI on Instagram and X, formerly Twitter, as well as follow us on our WhatsApp channel for daily updates. I'm Ron Grant. Do have a safe and enjoyable evening and a beautiful weekend. Happy Friday. Goodbye.